Hello, welcome to the video. My name is Dobby and this is Dobby Reacts. Here on the reaction, we are going to be watching Andor Season 1, Episode 7, which I anticipate is going to be another big episode. Episode 6 was definitely heartbreaking with, you had the team successfully pull off this robbery situation against the Empire, but it did not feel like a victory with, team members going down, ultimately Nemik passing away at the end of the episode, only compounded by Skeen, turning against the team. That whole thing was heartbreaking. So I'm really hoping that this manifesto that Nemik left behind for Cassian can really start to push his character towards fighting, not just for himself or for survival, but wanting to fight against the Empire and the system in place. So excited to see where we go from here. I really have no idea, again, where this episode is going. That has been consistent throughout this whole season. I anticipate that Cassian's either going to be on the run from the Empire, which seems to be rallying the troops, or maybe he's going to be heading back to the original planet with Marva and Vix, which y'all know I love Marva, so I would love if we kind of got more development with those characters, but honestly, I have no idea. We might never see them again. So can't wait to see where we go from here. If you enjoyed this reaction, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. I would really appreciate it. And if you want to support the channel, you can head on over to my Patreon and become a member there. That's where we'll have unedited reactions of this show, along with the ability to vote on what I watch next and exclusive content just for Patreon members. So thanks again for clicking, and let's jump right into the video. Still kind of surprised they were just stealing money, but I guess it makes sense ultimately. The Resistance needs funding just like anyone else, so I guess money does make sense ultimately. Oh my gosh, I think we are... Oh, that was so sad. I think we are going back to this planet, so that's good. I don't want to watch this all again. It was too sad.
Tell me you'll be alright. I'll be fine. Go.
Wonder if they had a relationship, maybe. I'm hoping we still get follow-up with Vel's character as well. I feel like there was more there that we didn't know about, possibly. So, yeah, curious to see if we get more of her story. Oh, okay, did not need to see that again. Oh, so sad. Oh my gosh, yay, back to my favorite pre-war officer. I am excited to get some more of him back in the story. That really was so shocking when he killed Skeen. Totally caught me off guard. All right, let's see where the musical theme goes on this episode. I feel like this is kind of similar to what it was near the beginning of the show, which, maybe if we're going back to that same planet, maybe that's why we're doing this musical theme again, but I might be totally wrong about that. Do love the violins, though. All right, Cyril, what's cracking at home? Just hanging out with Mom. I feel like he's going to be pulled back in, maybe with all of the higher level Empire, security agents.
Perhaps you would like to come along.
Shots fired.
The collar.
What about it?
It's high. You've had it raised.
I had it tailored.
Everything says something, sir.
Look, he cares about how he looks, okay? Is that such a crime? I don't think it should be.
I don't believe in myself. I am desperate for approval.
Ugh. Just got clocked by his mom.
What happened? The question we need to answer is how tight to close our fists.
I just realized these kind of wide-legged pants are kind of fun. Kind of giving Teletubby chic.
Tribute tax equal to 5 times the amount stolen from Aldani will be levied on any sector harboring partisan activity.
Here's cracking the whip down, it seems.
No addition is cover for rebel
Oh, I thought he was talking.
will trigger permanent revocation.
Guess they brought
Imperial
someone else in.
I spoke with Emperor Palpatine last night.
But not Palpatine.
Assured
I never go see Palpatine in the show. That didn't even cross my mind for some reason, but that would be fun.
any criminal act with even indirect effect on the Empire will henceforth be branded a Class 1 offense.
Okay. Not liking the sound of this.
Whose hands?
The rebels. This is exactly what they want.
Yeah, she's probably right about that. I wonder if maybe like a picture of Cassian is going to leak. No, not the Aldani. Okay, that's kind of depressing. I wonder if Skrill's go like recognize a picture of Cassian, maybe. Wow, that's depressing. They arrested all those locals. Felt like something like that was going to happen.
Perrin likes it. I'm just not sure he loves it. I think I might want the other one.
Oh. Oh my gosh, I thought they were in sync about this. Was not expecting this.
You realize what you've done?
Oh gosh, she seems terrified.
It's tonight.
You knew where this was going. You've always known.
Yes, it's really surprising me they weren't on the same page about
It's up.
this robbery going forward.
Realize what you set in motion.
It was time for that as well.
She's listening in.
Exactly.
Hopefully she could be totally trusted. I think she can, but
People will suffer.
That's the plan.
yeah, I feel like this is definitely kind of getting into the moral conundrum of, you know,
There'll be no rules going forward.
is it worth putting all these additional people
Your conscience, then surrender and be done with it.
in pain and suffering if it ultimately leads to the cause being successful? It's a good question.
Ready, we can get our hands on.
So maybe he's expecting like a big financial contribution from her. He said something about like family funds being tied up. I'm wondering if maybe that's his ultimate hope in working with her, but who knows.
But it's true. There are no small.
I do like the brown suit. He definitely stands out with it, but I do like it though.
Talk to any lifetime employee, you'll be surprised.
This place looks
Lana White.
horrible to work at. But better than a standard cubicle.
2 men dead. Co-workers. Believe that we have lost for a reason.
This is the awkward part of the job interview, it seems. Interesting. Still have no idea how he's going to tie back into the main story. I don't know if it's going to be through his uncle or him getting, like, seeing Cassian again. I don't know. Who's this? New character? Maybe? Is this the assistant, I think, from the gallery? She does look totally different. So, if so, her outfit change is definitely working. Who are we going to meet?
At ease, attendant.
Yes, sir. Ma'am.
Your tunic.
Sorry, sir.
Seems like the type of thing she would not tolerate
What's your name?
on her team.
I'll need this report kept confidential and a copy sent exclusively to my office. Can I rely on you for that level of discretion?
Absolutely. Yes. Can do.
I feel like she's really running with this extra authority that they've been given. Gosh, Cinta, I loved her in episode 6. I feel like she was so focused the entire episode. Glad she hasn't been caught yet, but it's not looking good. Who is this?
Where is he?
Oh wow, this is Val. She looks, everyone looks so different with these hair and outfit changes.
Nemec, go on, they'll all be remembered. That's it.
The way she said that wasn't very reassuring
Center?
with them being remembered.
We can't have him walking around with Luthen in his head.
You mean kill him?
This is what revolution looks.
Okay, this is really not where I expected. expected the Empire to be going after Cassian, not the Resistance of Vel. I don't... Seems like a skeezy move to make. Marva. Yay! I'm so happy she's back. Yeah, I still feel like she probably wasn't expecting to see him again, so this is probably surprising.
To go where? Anywhere we want. I got lucky.
I don't know if you can just keep running away from all your problems.
Credits to... It's all gonna be different now.
If only it were that simple. But I don't think it's going to be. Man, I love all the outfits that they've had for the high life on Coruscant.
Call back our old kinship and share some truth with you.
Mother?
Leader. Remember my daughter?
Gosh, why do I feel like the daughter is going to cause troubles again?
Lovely seeing you again.
Yes. Have fun, Mother.
Challenge.
It's a difficult age.
Like there's something going on there. I hope that her husband and daughter don't end up ratting her out. That would not be great.
I've done more than...
And the husband's definitely keeping tabs on her.
I'm not sure you're aware how far afield some of us have taken our political allegiances these days.
This is kind of depressing because I feel like they're both actually on the same page, but they can't communicate that to each other.
It's a lie. The Mon Mothma people think they know. It's a lie. It's a projection.
She's like, I want to escape this double life I'm living.
Smile. I've learned from her.
I'm actually miserable. Smile.
I need to access my family accounts. Until recently, I was able to dip in and out of my family fortune without concern. That's changed.
So maybe he's going to be the intermediary for helping her get these funds.
You're better off not knowing. Or perhaps you find my politics a bit strong for your taste.
Yeah, she's like, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
There's none of this.
It's really sad that, you know, her family has been fractured in this way where she can't even trust him. I don't know if Bix is going to be very excited to see Cassian, given he's, in some ways, responsible for what happened.
What happened to you?
I ran into a wall like I do.
It's really annoying that the Empire was so violent towards her when she really wasn't doing anything.
You scam, you borrow, you lie, you disappear. You need to get as far away from here as you can.
Yeah, this is how I thought she might react. I think he's being confronted with the consequences of his actions.
Talk to him again. Tell him I held up my end of the deal. And he needs to forget about me.
Read the manifesto. I feel like he's still acting the same, the exact same way.
1,000 credits.
Don't look suspicious.
This is not our fight, Cass.
Oh, flashback?
Don't move. Stay here.
Gosh. I think this was the other guy that was with Marva when they picked him up. Oh gosh. I feel like he's about to get caught in the crossfire. Ugh, and he was trying to get them to stop. Okay, I feel like that was a good use of a flashback because it was very tied into what he was experiencing in that moment, remembering back to that memory.
She says we can't go.
B. Quiet.
Do not speak for me, B.
Well, we'll find a place they haven't ruined yet.
I'm already there. That place is in my head. They can build as many barracks as they like. They'll never find me.
They can't crack Marva.
Where I take the long way round, so I don't have to think about Clem hanging there.
Oh my Gosh.
About this attack at Aldani. Have you heard about this?
About what exactly?
If there are heroes brave enough to take on a whole Imperial garrison, I'm brave enough to stick it out here.
He's like, that's not what I meant.
Whatever it takes. I've been lying around waiting to die long enough.
Same reaction, B. Mm.
I run.
I'll be worried about you all the time.
That's just love. Nothing you can do about that.
I do like that she's kind of showing through example, you know, her character.
Can I speak now?
No!
Shut up, B!
You understand?
I don't.
You will. You'll see.
But when? When will he see that? I want it to be now.
Stop searching for your sister. It's a fantasy. There were no survivors on Canary.
I hope that's not true. I hope she was just saying that so that he doesn't keep spending all of his time looking, but it's going to be really depressing if true.
Very well, let's have a full audit of all hyperspace lanes leading to Ord Mantell on my desk by this time tomorrow.
As you wish.
Mr. Blevin.
Sir.
It's interesting that they're even feeling cracked down on themselves with these changes.
I wish to lodge a charge against a fellow supervisor.
Oh.
Which she was previously reprimanded. Risks compromising Imperial
Okay.
safety to
Let's see who wins out. 1v1 here.
He's put a lot into it. I'm curious to hear his insights.
This is very
Okay, she's coming across as confident.
Yes, sir.
I used the Imperial Emergency Act in the wake of Aldani to gather data across multiple sectors without official sanction, but that is the wrong question. I'd like to know if anyone here believes the rebellion. Do you really think the rebels care about the lines we draw on maps?
It's kind of true. I feel like they're creating inefficiencies by having things so bordered off from each other.
For the moment, I'm reassigning the Morlana sector to Supervisor Mira. Ferrix is of great interest to her, and it's clearly becoming
Yeah, I had a feeling she was going to win out in this argument. This kind of cat fight between the two of them. It's so funny to watch.
Watch your back.
Yeah. He's like, you won this battle, but they might come back for you. So have to be careful. Okay, where are we now? Got like a party beat going. This place looks nice. Maybe this is where Cassian is running off to with all of his money.
I'll be out in a
Oh,
minute.
yep.
What are you doing?
Called it. I feel like this life is not going to go along with Cassian very well. I don't know how long he's going to enjoy this. It's not a stormtrooper, it's a shore trooper. Yeah, maybe he's going to realize can't escape the Empire at this point. Seems like they are everywhere.
Why would I be running?
Because you're a part of it.
Literally part of what?
Droid assistance, please.
Okay, seems like you don't want to mess with this droid.
He's at hand.
Okay, these droids are kind of terrifying. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Running away is not the solution here.
4 months. Next.
My gosh, he's being charged. He literally, in this case, wasn't actually doing anything.
Here.
He's like, oh right, Keef. Forgot my alias.
6 years.
Oh my gosh.
No, wait. But
Oh.
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
What? What? What?
Was not expecting this to happen. Wow, 6 years. That is brutal. Okay, maybe this is where he's going to clock Cassian, maybe? Just another day in the office, back on the grind. What? That's where the episode is ending? Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, we do have some fun kind of club music playing here, so this is nice. All right, so that was episode 7 of Andor, and I feel like, you know, the pacing definitely slowing back down after how crazy episode 6 was. Kind of setting up things that are to come in the future, I think, but is really interesting. I feel like at the end of episode 6, Cassian was really presented with the opportunity to change with Nemik's manifesto, and it's so interesting that I don't know if he just didn't even read it, didn't even look at it. It wasn't even like addressed in this episode. So yeah, kind of sad to see that he's still stuck in like survival, flee, that type of mindset. And clearly it completely blew up in his face so quickly with getting that 6-year prison sentence. Yeah, clearly Marva was right that there's nowhere really to run from the Empire. The only thing that they can do is stand up against the Empire. And I love that in this episode, Marva really showed through her actions, I think, what Cassian is capable of achieving and being like. Yeah, just loved her sense of self-sacrifice of, you know, she's getting old. She has better things to be doing with her time, but she still wants to devote her time and the rest of her life towards standing up against the Empire. So hopefully, I'm really hoping that Cassian, I don't know what's going to turn him around at this point, but hoping that he can finally start to change his mindset a little bit. I thought it was so interesting too that, you know, you had Vel being sent by Luthen and the Resistance. I don't know if you can even call it the Resistance yet, but the Resistance, being sent by them to like take out Cassian. I definitely did not expect that to be coming in this episode. So I don't know, with Cassian going to jail, like I don't know, like is Vel going to be hunting him down in prison or something like that? That sounds crazy, but knowing the show, it wouldn't surprise me because I've had no idea where this show is going the whole time. So yeah, we'll see where we go from here. Yeah, I feel like there isn't as much to break down with this episode, to be honest, other than maybe just, again, reiterating my disappointment in Cassian for not changing his ways yet. Honestly, I don't even know what it would take at this point to turn Cassian around, but I have faith in this show. I have no idea, again, where the story is going, but I have faith that it's going to all come together. All these disparate pieces and storylines are happening in conjunction with each other. Thank you again for watching this video. If you like what you saw here, please throw the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on my future reactions. And I'd love to know in the comments, you know, anything that I might have missed in this episode. I'm sure there was loads, especially all the things with like Mon Mothma, or if there's like additional context with like all of these planets and people. I feel like there's probably so many details I'm missing, so please let me know those in the comments without spoilers. So thanks again for watching, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye.